Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs, and welcome back to 137th episode of the Now Update. Today I've got quite a lot to talk about, so let's jump in with all the latest Now That's Cycle music news and updates. So first of all, I'll go through the upcoming albums that are due to be released. So we've got Now That's What I Call 60s Pop, and that is due to be released on CD and vinyl, and that is due to be released this Friday on the 10th of March. And then we have Now Yearbook 1986 Extra, and that is due to be released on the 7th of April. With both of these albums you can pre-order. I'll of course leave links in the description down below if you'd like to go and pre-order. You can of course pre-order from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And when these albums are out, you'll be able to get them in supermarkets and HMV stores. And of course, for supermarkets, you'll have to check if your local supermarket has a CD section, as not all of them do. If your local supermarket does have a CD section, then of course it should be selling these albums. So of course, we are getting much closer to an announcement on the next Now numbered album, of course being Now Cycle Music 114. That is most likely going to be announced this week. If not, it could be next week, but I have high chances that's going to be announced this week. I'm not too sure when, but I think it'll be some point over this next week. So definitely keep updated on Now Music social medias to find out about that album. Of course, when they announce the album, they of course give us the artwork and the tracklist, and that hopefully should be some point over this next week. So now let's have a look at all the Now Cycle Music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart. This is where I look at all the Now Cycle Music albums that feature in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I upload these episodes every Monday. So number one, we have Now Yearbook 1986. That of course is a new entry at number one. That's done so well to go straight into number one. I was definitely expecting that to go into the top 5, and I'm so glad that's gone straight to number one. Let's just hope that doesn't fall down many places next week. At 10, we have Now Cycle Music 113. That of course is a no move without number 10. That again has done so well to stay at number 10 and for another week. I'm so glad that hasn't fallen down this week. Let's just hope it doesn't fall down many places over the next few weeks. At 11, we have Now Dance the 80s. At 22, we have Now That's What I Call a Massive 80s Party. At 23, we have Now number 1, 70 years of the official singles chart. At 38, we have Now That's What I Call a Love Song. At 41, we have Now Yearbook 1980 to 1984 Extra, the final chapter. At 48, we have Now That's What I Call Timeless the Songs. And at 50, we have Now That's What I Call Music 112. So those are all the Now That's What I Call Music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I upload these episodes every Monday. So this week we have 9 Now albums in the top 50. We did of course have 6 last week, so that means we've gained 3 more albums this week. And this week the albums seem to be doing much better. The statistics of the Now albums in the top 50 this week are: we have 4 albums going down, we have 3 albums going up, we have 1 no move out, and we have 1 new entry. And of course that 1 new entry there being Now Yearbook 1986, which has gone straight up to number 1, and that's done so well to go up to number 1 this week. But this week the albums, as I said, are doing much better. Last week we had 6 albums, and I think 5 of which were moving down, and the other one was a new entry. This week of course, of those 9 albums we have in the chart this week, only 4 of which are moving down, so it's so much better than it has been for the last few weeks. We can still of course hope more of these start moving up over the next few weeks, but it seems to be much better. We do of course have a few more albums that have moved back up into the top 50 that have sort of just dropped out of the top 50 over the last few weeks, and I really do hope that some of those albums that have recently dropped out of the top 50 can go back up into the top 50 really soon. But these albums seem to be doing much better this week, and let's just hope more of these albums start moving up over the next few weeks. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. Be much appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video. And make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there. And also my social medias will be in the description down below. And make sure you follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.